Healthy Lifestyle Crib presents 11 indications that you were destined to be a loner. There are some people who would rather stay home and read or watch their favorite television show than go out for brunch or go dancing. Being alone all day is considered a success for those who enjoy being alone. And, in general, their ties with themselves and their pets are stronger than their relationships with other people. If you can connect, it's likely that you don't seek constant company just to have someone to exchange views with, nor do you feel the need to be affirmed by others. That's a good thing. Being a loner may have taken on a bad rap, but that doesn't mean that being one is bad. You may actually be more intelligent than your more outgoing peers. Here are 11 indications that you were destined to be a loner. Number 1. You're happiest when you're alone. When you're alone yourself, you're the most relaxed and content. At home, at a coffee shop, in a bookshop, or even in an unfamiliar country, there is no need to impress or compromise. As a result, you're not worried about what others think of your way of life. Independence comes from being able to make decisions that reflect who you really are. Somehow, being by oneself appeals to loners more than it does to the general population. You use your alone time to contemplate, plan, and attain your goals. Forget about looking fashionable or impressing others with your lifestyle. You do your finest work alone. It's not always easy to be a loner, but you wouldn't give it up for the world. Anybody can be themselves, and if you're content with your life as it is, there's no reason to change a thing. Number 2. Your headphones are your shield. Do you put on headphones so that no one will approach you? Most of the time, you're probably not even listening to music at all. You simply do not want to be approached by anyone you do not know. You use headphones whenever you leave the house, whether you're going grocery shopping or just strolling down the street. It gives you a sense of security, both physically and spiritually, by helping you to keep the outside world at a distance. Number 3. You usually like to do things on your own. You were the one in class that wanted to work alone, weren't you? Did you tend to stay away from group tasks and activities? In a coffee shop, are you the person who always sits alone? You may appreciate doing things on your own since it gives you a fresh perspective and helps you arrange your thoughts. At a movie theater or restaurant, most people would be uncomfortable or ashamed if they were the only ones there. But doing things on your own makes you feel confident, liberated, and at ease. Number 4. You dislike going to social functions. Why spend New Year's Eve with a group of drunk people screaming at the top of their lungs when you may quietly spend the evening alone doing things you enjoy? Typically, you view a social event as something that consumes your time. This is because you highly value your time and dislike wasting it on activities you dislike. It does not necessarily imply that you dislike spending time with your friends. It simply indicates that you want the interaction to be substantial and not a short moment facilitated by alcohol. Number 5. You'd rather travel alone. Most individuals go on vacation with a group of friends or family, or they hire a tour guide to show them around a new location. You, on the other hand, are an exception. You're enamored with the idea of being in a new place where no one knows your identity. You're absolutely free to do whatever you want. In addition, traveling with others has its drawbacks. There's always someone who wakes late, moans about walking too far, or wants to do something else. When it's your vacation and you paid for it, you don't see why you should compromise. For this reason, it is more convenient to carry out your own plans. Number 6. You don't like sleeping with other people. Most people want someone special to embrace within the nights, but all you want is your own bed. It's good to have someone, but not at the expense of your privacy and your comforter. Plus, who wants to wake up to the sound of someone snoring or talking in their sleep? Taking that risk is not worth it. Sleep, like time alone, is a precious thing to you. Number 7. Freelancing is more your style. You would never list yourself as a team player on your CV. Working with a large group of people is unpleasant to you, thus a 9-to-5 job will never work for you. Workplace Christmas parties and signing birthday cards are a drag, as are the tight structures and the amount of meaningless rules that must be followed. You're at your best when you're in charge of your own schedule and have complete creative power. Number 8. You're a very private individual. Whatever is going on in your life, it doesn't matter whether you've just had the best work promotion of your life or you've been dealing with your startup, no one will ever know. You have to deal with both the best and the worst events of your life on your own, without any celebrations or support. In addition, you don't feel the need to share these moments with anyone else. You may think it's a waste of time or that you just don't have the enthusiasm for it. Either way, you're a secretive individual who prefers to keep your private matters private. Number 9. You don't like drama, do you? Many people can't bear to be without drama, and others even go so far as to provoke it. It's just that you can't stand it and don't want anything to do with it if it's someone else. If you ever tell a story, you aren't theatrical in your speech, and you would never divulge a secret that someone has placed their faith in you. You make a point of keeping your distance from whatever you consider superfluous or unreasonable. And because you don't appreciate others interfering in your life, you try to do the same for others. Number 10. You're out of reach for extended periods of time. Your family and friends may have become used to you not returning phone calls or disappearing from plain sight. When they couldn't talk to you for days or even months at a time, it used to concern them, but these days they understand that your social abilities have its limits. Keeping in touch isn't as essential to you as it once was. It's possible that you're merely recharging by doing something you enjoy, like reading or creating something new, if you're not taking up your phone. You prefer to spend your time learning and producing rather than catching up on the latest family happenings. Number 11. You're not addicted to your smartphone. In this age of social media and quick pleasure, individuals find it difficult to put down their phones. Not for you though. The last thing you want to do is disclose your least personal information to the entire world. Nobody would ever know whether you had a delicious pasta for lunch or are relaxing on an island. You hate unnecessary phone calls and text messages, so you only call or text when essential, and you find social media largely unnecessary. What are your thoughts? Do any of these sound like you? Are you always on your own? Let us know what you think by commenting below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends if you enjoyed it so that we can continue creating them. Subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell are the best ways to stay up to date on new videos like this one. Also, don't forget to take a look at our other videos. Thanks for watching.